Hello and welcome to LEGOLAND Billund, and we're going to check out the Go Figure and More store. This place is packed full of amazing bricks and minifigures as well. Once we've had a good look at this store, then we will head over to the Lego Movie World section and have a quick tour of the Lego Movie section of this theme park as well. So like I said, we are at LEGOLAND Billund. It is a really good sized park, and you can see just all the different elements that they've got on offer. Now, they have changed the store completely from when I went in there last. They have now got a double bay of these bricks and a double bay of minifigures. So it completely changed when you first walk in through the front door. They still have all the exclusive Lego sets and all the brick heads and everything like that as well. But there is a rather different selection in here. Now, this is something that I really wished Legoland Windsor had done, but they decided to take away their own version of this and then replace it with something slightly different. Whereas Legoland Billund have extended this and added in something different. So obviously each theme park does do something completely different. So you can see all the different elements that you can pick up, and obviously you can fill up your cups. And with the store that we are in now, I do believe what you have to do is you can use your scoops, fill up your cups, but the price goes by weight. So it's a bit like a pick and mix, just like it is inside the big shop at the Legoland Billund store as well. But I think they have more elements in this section than they do in the really large shop. So it's definitely a place to come down and have a look at. And if there's any of these pieces that are catching your eye, then obviously give it a pause. You're going to have to rewind it and have a look. But you really are spoilt for choice. I think this store is slept on with regards to just the elements that you can find. Obviously, there's some really nice water bits and pieces you can do. You've got all the pinks, the blacks, the golds. And like I said, it carries on onto the other side as well. So this is in the newer section. This wasn't here before. So they didn't really have, in fact, they'd never had this. All it was a minifigure store. So where we are looking at now is all the new edition, I do believe, for the 2023 season. And you can see how that works there. So pick a bag, and it says pick a brick and build a minifigures cannot be mixed. So and then you do, there we go, I was clever enough. So you can weigh your brick here, then the labels will be printed. So this is the double section. So as you first came through the front door, this is now on the back wall on this side, and then the other side of the till is where you have all of the different minifigures as well. So like I said, really spoilt for choice. They have a huge amount of selection here, which I'm really happy to see, because last time I came to the store, they had all of the exclusive Legoland sets on the back wall, and on the other side, it was just the Lego minifigures. So there's lots and lots of changes in the 2023 season to Legoland Billund. This being one of them, the Ferrari section being another. They've got a load of different bits and pieces in the Miniland as well. All of those videos are available in the Legoland Billund playlist, so hunt those down if you want to see more from the Legoland Billund Park, and as well as Dubai and Windsor, and a couple of the others that are soon to be coming as well. But you can see you've got all the different wheel elements. You've got the larger ones, the castle. They were doing very popular, I think. And then, as always, at every single Legoland park, you are spoilt for choice with regards to all of the different types of keyring. So lots and lots of different Star Wars ones on there from what looks like all of the different kind of shows. I think you've got Boba Fett on there. Obviously, you've got the character with the orange helmet. And then as we come through, you've got a lot of the superhero sections. They're the ones in the blue. I think some of the Marvel ones are in the red. And then you've just got the generic Lego minifigures with the yellow label. And then you've got the Minecraft with the green label. So they are 149 Danish kroner. So if you need to work it out for yourself with regards to your local currency, but at the time of this being filmed, you can pick 3 of them up for 149, or there's one for 59 Danish kroner. And then it carries on the other side where you've got all the brick keychains or the key rings as well. Now don't forget, in Legoland Billund, you can get the bricks engraved. So if you wanted to put somebody's name on it, then you can do. So everything to the right hand side that we are looking at in this camera shot, that is the new wall, whereas this was on that wall. So this is all of the Legoland exclusive sets. So you have got lots and lots to pick from. You can only get these really from the different Legoland parks and the different Legoland hotels as well. And yes, that is a really cool looking Lego store. So if you've not picked up one of those, it might be worth getting, because it does look very good. At the time of this being filmed, they were just getting all of their Christmassy bits and pieces out. So you can see you've got the big wreaths, you've got the big Santa sleighs, you've got the large trees as well. What I really like about this store is that they group everything together, and it is super easy to just see, grab. Obviously, depending on what time of day you come in, it is also very busy, because the amount of people that are wanting to make their minifigures up, obviously everybody's queuing up to pick up their own pack of 3, and obviously it is all custom stuff that you can do. You then got all of the different boxes as well, obviously. So you got the storage boxes, which is nice. They just tend to sell lots of different stuff at the Legoland parks. Now, obviously, all of this is available on the Legoland website, but you have to specifically type it in. Whereas at the Legoland parks, it's just much easier to pick up and then just grab all the different bits and pieces. And some of this stuff will also be exclusive to the Legoland park. Now, we have got a rather large Toy Story character just here, and I think he does look very, very good. That thing was absolutely massive. Woody did look good. And then you've also got the pack of 3 BAM minifigures. So again, they sell them in packs of 3, so you don't have to worry about getting them. And then underneath, there you go, you grab them and then you make 3 of your own up. But you can see you've got all the different elves just in there. So if you wanted to make an army of those for your Winter Village display, and then you've got some more Christmassy jumpers just to the right hand side as well. Really, really good selection of all the different torsos, and you've got lots and lots of different facial expressions. Obviously, they're easy enough to see because they are just all of the yellow bits and pieces. And then again, you've got all of the different legs and things to choose from. You can see you've got the Santa's hats and everything up at the top. So the size of the bricks that we were looking at on the first side that we first walked in, it is the same size scale for this as well. So you have lots and lots of different bits and pieces to have a look at. So there's a lot going on within all of this. So you can see just the amount of torsos that there are to select from. You've got the ones with the nice big pink jumpers. And then underneath that, I do believe you have then got some of the legs as well. Now, obviously, they do have all of the larger elements and bits and pieces that you can sort of role play with for the little ones. And you've got all of the different swords and shields and lots of different pirate bits and pieces. And I think this is the first time actually thinking about it. This is seeing all of the different pirate bits and pieces. And I'm sure some of them were backpacks as well. Now, moving on to the other side of all of the different pick-a-brick, oh, sorry, I should say BAM, so build a minifigure. This is the other side that we missed, and again, spoilt for choice with all of the different bits and pieces in there. You've got the really, really bright torsos. You've got all of the legs, I do believe, just underneath that, and then above this, on this one, you've then got all of the heads. So there is a huge selection. Now, I have done my very, very best to slow this down, but you're still going to have to pause it potentially so you can actually see the bits and pieces that are inside it. You've got to remember that this place is extremely busy, but yes, you've got loads and loads of different eggs in there. Yes, they are different eggs, so you can make a nice little scene with that. So you can have 3 different minifigures and use that as your next piece if you didn't want any of the broom handles or any of the other little bits and pieces. And yes, that is a dog going to the toilet with a water feature. Now, moving on to the second half of this video, we are now in the Lego movie section. And this was filmed over Halloween, so you do have some decorative pieces. But the main focus point of this bit, rather than having a look at all the rides, we are just going to check out all the different models that are available in here. So this part of the theme park is absolutely fantastic. There's lots of different bits and pieces to have a look at, and there is some really nice rides as well. So there's 3 different types of rides. You've got the sort of the jet ride, which spins round. You've then got a little, I think it's the Fire and Ice that they've got at Legoland Windsor. They've got, I think that's Unikitty Disco Drop over at Legoland Billund. So that's just like a teeny tiny little drop tower. And then you have a really nice sort of like interactive 4D ride as well. But we are looking at all of the Duplo Invasion models, which is obviously part of the original Lego movie, and it's all been basically merged together with the Lego Movie 2 as well, hence why it's just called the Lego Movie World. Now in the background, that is the big roller coaster from the different part of the theme park, but like I said, we are just focusing on things like this, which is Emmett on his, I guess it's not his unicycle, it's something else he calls it. I can't remember. Is it something cycle? Let us know in the comment section below if you know what that is called. But I do really like all of the different theming. And that is Rex with his big T-Rex. And that is a big, again, Lego character that's all made out of your different Lego bricks. That is one of the main photo opportunities, to be honest, inside this park. A lot of the Duplo stuff just gets walked past, but I think it's because it's Duplo. But at the same time, it's very, very important to the film as well. But at Legoland Billund, they do not have a Duplo land. But what they do have a massive Duplo indoor building centre where all of the teeny, tiny ones can go in and build to their heart's content. And they've also got another interactive thing where you can make up a load of fish as well. So that's always a nice thing. So you can see all the different fascias around the outside. You can get another photo opportunity just down there with the Lego Movie character. And then there's Unikitty with the big ride. So that is the Masters of Flight. So that is a big flying adventure, or Emmett's flying adventure. And the queue for that, it moves quite quickly. So just on the inside, if you take a little sneak peek, that is what the queue line looks like. And on the middle, they've got a nice area for the little ones to build. Now, just it's not exactly hard to see. The big track there is one of the main roller coasters from the Polar Explorer section, and they've got a big change as well. They've actually taken the penguins away, so there's going to be a new interactive bit there as well, I do believe. So we've come all the way around and horseshoe around one side of the park. I think we're going to kick back through and come down the other way. Now, I do like the sign It's obviously all built from Lego, and the fact that depending on where you stand will depend on where you see, so it's quite awkward to try and get a really, really nice photo. But you can come into this land both ways, or two different ways, and then you can see all of the different fascia now on the left-hand side, and that's the Unikitty on the right, and then we're about to hit the disco drop. But I think if I go quiet, we have some big screams from the roller coaster itself. But guys, I have completely run out of time. So if you can like this video and subscribe to the channel, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Comments below if you've been to Legoland Billund before, or if you are looking forward to getting over there in the 2024 season, or if you've been to any of the parks around the world. But as always, thank you very much for watching. You lot take care, and I'll catch you next one. Ta-da.